All right, everybody, now listen. I just want everyone, take a deep breath, calm the fuck down. All right, everyone just calm down. Look, what are we talking about? Plugout FX. I don't know if you can see that back there, but Plugout FX. Boss has brought out the Plugout FX, and all I'm seeing are videos of people losing their minds, thinking this is the end of days subscription model. We're not going to know we're not going to own anything, and we're going to be happy. And I'm usually the first to jump on this bandwagon. I'm very anti this whole behavior. That's why I use DaVinci Resolve for editing, not Premiere. I don't like this subscription model, get locked out of your projects, all this kind of thing. But I just want everybody to just take a step back and think about this for what it is. All right, and just calm down, because you know what? It hasn't gone this way. This is just people's imaginations running a bit wild, I think, and we just need to put things into perspective. If you don't know what the Plugout effects is, basically have a look around. You can find out about it everywhere. But Boss has brought out a pedal. It's like a digital pedal that is, it's a multi-effects. You can have one pedal at a time. It's got some DSP in there so that you can run, any one of the digital Boss pedals or the emulations on the pedal. It comes with 8, all right? You buy this pedal, I don't know how much it costs, probably, I think it's like $250 or something, which is what one boutique Boss pedal kind of costs. All right, so for the cost of one pedal, you're getting 8 pedals on this digital box, right? 8 out of the gate, and then you've got slots, like 8 slots for 8 more pedals, all right? Now, this is where people are losing their minds. So 8 more slots, you buy those, you create an account, a Roland account, you buy those pedals, you put them on the pedal, right? But it's a license apparently. So you get a license and you put these pedals on, but you don't own the pedal, you only own the license to have it on your pedal. And look, I get it, it's scary, it feels like you don't own it, all right? But I just want to bring the temperature down and talk a little bit about a few other products that are kind of very similar, some by Roland, but I'm going to start off with this guy here, the 2 Notes Torpedo X. It's not going to want to focus. Anyway, Torpedo X, Captor X. When this thing came out, people lost their minds in a good way. They thought this is the best thing since sliced bread. Everyone with a tube amp needs to buy one. And look, they're right. It's a great product and it's awesome. You know what this does? You buy it, you can do cab emulations, plug into it. It comes with, I think, there's 5 you can store directly here. Other than that, it comes with about 20 or 30 cabs in it that you can load in through an app. And you know what? If you want more, you need to create a 2 Notes account and you need to buy them. All right, and so that's what I did. I had a Fender Pro Junior at the time, and I wanted the cab emulation to just sound like the amp itself. So I chose the cab that was most like the one that was in my amp already. I bought it. I created a 2 Notes account. I bought it for $10, which is about the price that these digital pedals from Boss are going to cost, apparently. I bought that cab. I loaded it in here, and then I never loaded the software again. It lives on there. It still lives on here. 2 Notes could completely change their model. They could flip things on their head, make people, dance in a conga line. I've still got that cab on this pedal or this device, and I always will. Another example, Roland VerseLab. All right, this thing is bloody amazing, okay? This thing is cool. I bought this for $300 off of eBay, and it's awesome. This can load sound packs, which are available on Roland Cloud. Roland Cloud does have a subscription service, but you can also buy things outright, right? So whoever had this before me had bought some production packs, some sound packs, had them loaded on there. And I used them, it was fine. I never needed to activate it, anything like that. I recently bought the Roland MC101, which shares a lot of the same sound packs, whole Roland Cloud thing. I thought, I wonder if this will work. I copied off the SD card from the VerseLab, all right, and then loaded them into the SD card on here, loaded them up on here, and lo and behold, they open up and they work. That's something off Roland Cloud. I didn't even own the bloody license. I just had the copy of it. And I put it on 2 devices. Roland Cloud could change to any model they want. Those sound packs are still going to live on these devices that don't connect to the internet. So this is why I think people need to calm down. If you've got a Plugout box and it already comes with 8 pedals. So it's 8 pedals for $250. That's already pretty good by my way of thinking. If you buy another pedal for $10 and you load it onto the pedal, you load 8 more. It's on the pedal, it lives there, right? They can do whatever they like. You've still got the pedal. For $250, you've still got the pedal with all this stuff on it. And how can they take that away? Now, I get why people might be getting a bit up in arms about this way of doing things. As I said, I'm partial to that myself. But I think this panic is a little premature. That's all I'm saying. They could definitely go the wrong way with it. But I think it's just a bit premature. You've got a pedal that's a couple of $100 with 8 pedals on it. You can add 8 pedals for like $10 each. And there's no way for them to take it off that pedal once it's on there, as far as I can tell. It's not like a computer with Waves plugins, for instance. All right, Waves did this thing where you buy the plugin and then you update your operating system, and then all of a sudden you've got to pay for a renewal so that it'll work with a new operating system. But I mean, a pedal, you don't need to upgrade to the latest Mac OS or Windows, right? It's just a pedal. This could come out with new firmware. I don't have to load it, right? It does what it says on the tin, and it'll always have that cab that I bought on it. And I think this could be the same. So I think we love Boss. We've been using Boss for ages, and I think a little bit of benefit of the doubt needs to be handed their way. If you buy the pedal, you get 8 digital pedals. You buy a handful of their new emulations, that lives on the pedal. And then they change that to a subscription model, and you can't put anything more on the pedal unless you go that route. You've still got a pedal with 8 pedals plus another 4 that you bought for a decent price. Like, I don't really see this as the end of the world. I would like to have a little bit of faith in Boss that they will, give people a subscription model who want it, but also be able to look after everybody else that doesn't want to go that way. They haven't proven otherwise as yet. As I have seen with the Roland products down the VerseLab line and the MC line, it seems to be pretty open. You can go to Roland Cloud if you want. If you don't, you've got the sound packs there. These things aren't connected to the internet necessarily. I think we could be onto a good thing. Will I be buying a Plugout? Probably not. But that's because I don't like that style of device anyway. I like real pedals. I don't like having too many options. I probably won't get one, but I'm also not pulling my hair out and screaming blue bloody murder about this whole thing. But I am interested in what people are saying. I would like to see some comments down there. I could be completely wrong. There could be something hidden in the fine print that I've overlooked. But let me know, is this a reason to panic? Or is this just another product that you can get if you want, give you some options, don't if you don't want? I think just calm down, everyone. Just calm down. I think it's just another product that could be helpful for some people. And that's where I stand. So, until next time, you want to hear some more of my thoughts? Subscribe. If you don't, click on. Catch you next time.